From Tiki Sam's, Sam DeRocher, and from Melted Cheese Grill, Terry Jo Nichols. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, listen to the applause. You know, you two have the two most popular food trucks in all of Jackson.
Well,
yeah, hands down. I mean, we've got some great food trucks, but people ask what's your favorite food truck. You both, you're at the top of a lot of lists.
well, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate that part.
All right, Food Truck Tuesday. So we had this for, I don't know, 3-4 years.
Since 2018.
Okay, well, that's a few years.
Food Truck Tuesday's been around for quite a while. Started in Consumers up there on the front lawn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
And it was only a consumers event when it first started.
Mm-hmm.
It was spearheaded by Clay McAndrews and her name is slipping.
Leslie.
Leslie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Ashley. And,
Ashley Esselink.
Yeah.
She was the original contact, and I remember there were, I don't know, I think me and Junkyard Dog are the only two trucks that were at that original one that are still around. And but then the community kind of saw what was going on, and they got involved, and they're like, hey, we want to do that, you know, like we want to go there too.
And back in that time, you were the only two food trucks anywhere. Anyway, it was a nascent a nascent industry in Jackson.
Sure. Were you, when did you start? Did you start in 2018?
This is no.
Yeah.
No, this was our 4th season, so
Okay.
we're a little ways behind you. But
A little bit, 5 years. So we started this is our 9th, so.
Wow, 9th year. So food trucks, they're everywhere now. I mean, it's exploded. But I remember there was a time where there were no food trucks in Jackson. We had that egg roll wagon from Albion,
Yep.
and that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that little red trailer that they did elephant ears and stuff out of it.
Yeah, they
So.
go to the apple orchard.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so, I mean, now, how many food truck operators are in your
So
food truck?
I think on our docket we've got close to 27
Wow.
food trucks.
So who better to put on Food Truck Tuesday than the food trucks?
Yeah. Yeah, we're excited. So the DDA decided that they wanted to focus a little bit on Food Truck Fridays and kind of do it at the same time as the car shows that happen downtown. And so they wanted to put some energy into that. And so they were going to stop doing Food Truck Tuesdays. And I don't know, I called up Terry Jo and Bert from PBJ's, and I said, guys, this is an institution in Jackson. I've been doing it since day one.
Well, there was a big cry of sadness from the community when we found that it might go away. So thanks for resurrecting it.
Yeah, well, I don't know that we resurrected it. We're just making it happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love the event. It brings people together. I think more than anything, Bart, I love the feeling that it brings the community in and lets them get in there and experience something downtown. Maybe they're, grabbing something from the slice wagon or just enjoying the beautiful weather that's down there. And
All right, so let's talk about you've got 2 food trucks, Sam.
I do.
Yeah.
So this is the slice wagon. This is my new truck. We're just getting that going, so we had it out a few times last year, and this year we'll have it out quite extensively.
I love this.
So we'll have that down there at Food Truck Tuesday. So what we did is we just divided it up amongst everybody that wanted all the trucks that had availability. And so I think I'm on for 3 of the Food Truck Tuesdays. And we have a new page. It's called the Jackson Area Food Truck Association on Facebook and Instagram. It's JXN. It's JXN Food Trucks.
Okay.
That's the handle for both pages.
And what do you call it for short? JAFTA?
JAFTA, yeah.
Nice. All right, let's talk about Melted.
Yeah.
It's Melted Cheese Grill.
cheese grill, yep,
And you do one thing.
we do. We do grilled cheese, 10 different ways, but we do grilled cheese.
What's special about grilled cheese? Everyone can throw grilled cheese on
Yeah, it's all about the bread for sure. We get homemade bread from a local bakery here in town, Donation Bakery, and there's my family. That was actually the day of our soft opening, so we all looked happy and fresh and not knowing how much work we were in for.
Is that a beer in his hand?
I think it was probably a Pepsi, but actually,
I remember I think you were overwhelmed. your popularity.
Oh yeah, and it was straight out of the gate. Like our first event, we were slammed, and we looked at each other like we did. Well, when it was over, at the time we just had our heads down trying to remember what was on each sandwich, and kind of getting sandwiches out the window. But yeah,
Well, both of you have awesome products, and obviously you were slammed because it's so great, and you are very popular, and you've done really nice jobs with your branding, your look, your paint job, it looks. And I know you got this question a lot, Terry Jo. Are you part of a national chain?
no.
She could be.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, oh my gosh, it looks like
It's the next Chick-fil-A.
You too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I love the Slice Wagon. He just did a phenomenal job on that. Sam's always keeping us all on our toes with what he's doing.
So what we've had with the old Food Truck Tuesday, people came from Toledo. The trucks came
Yep.
from Toledo and Detroit. Are you going to have those?
all Jackson based.
All Jackson trucks.
All Jackson
Okay.
trucks, yeah.
I like that.
And we have great lineups. I mean, every event you can expect that. So we kind of divvied it down into, like Terry Jo and I, we have trucks that are maybe a little more expensive. They have more of a meal. But then you got trucks like Junkyard Dog, who are hot dogs, or Kona Ice, that's just a Kona Ice, or Callahan's Coffee, that they're coming out with the coffee truck, So we have those trucks that we let them, any event that they could do, we just said come and do it, to have some options. And then each event will have 6 to 7 food trucks. Of the like me or Terry Jo or PBJ's. I know that Triple E's Eatery is on there. The Great American Food Truck. So we've
what?
got the Great American Food Truck, Tom Tolles.
The Great American Food Truck?
Yep.
I haven't heard of that.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Yeah, it's this new truck, Tom Tolles.
Is it new?
Yeah. He just started last year, I think.
I think, middle of last season maybe.
I think the event at the fairgrounds was his first event. But I want to give a shout out, Bart, real quick, to our sponsors.
Sure.
So we have 2, Commonwealth Associates and Emmons Service.
Perfect.
They're partnering with us. Emmons is going to be taking care of all the trash that's generated and that kind of thing, and Commonwealth is helping us with sponsorship of advertising and some of our live music. Terry Jo can speak to our live music for the first one on the 10th.
Yeah, the first one is going to be Tony Howard. He's out of Michigan Center. He's actually a teacher there. He's part of a band called Swamp Trolls that I've been seeing their name out there quite a bit, but he's going to be a solo act at Food Truck Tuesday.
Now, today, beautiful day. It's Tuesday, but your Food Truck Tuesday starts next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, the 10th, yep.
So hopefully it'll be a day like this.
Yeah, and you can come down and grab something to eat, sit in the park, enjoy some just hanging out. I think Melted will probably get their cornhole game out, right? Did you guys have a cornhole
game?
I don't do that.
Oh, you don't do that.
No.
Maybe you can get one.
Yeah, maybe we can.
I think he wants
Maybe
me
we
to.
can get a JTV.
Well, the
a
Interfaith
JTV
Shelter, why
cornhole.
don't you ask Steve? He's got cornhole games.
Sure, Steve. I'll give Steve a call.
Yeah.
That'd work right out.
Someone has never been to Melted Grilled Cheese Grill. What would you recommend, an entry-level try-it-out item?
Well, it depends on what you're into. I can tell you the Cuban, we have been selling a ton of those. That's number 7 on the menu. Very, very popular. The Twisted Piggy, which is the pulled pork, and it has macaroni and cheese right on the sandwich. The Philly is a popular one. My personal favorite is number 9, the Jalapeno Popper. That one has cheddar, cream cheese, bacon, and jalapenos, and I just can't get past it. It's definitely...
They're all
Definitely
good. I've
right.
had a couple of them, but what I usually do, I'll find something I really like. I just keep going back, and that's what I'll always get.
Honey Love Detroit style.
That's it. I mean, why try anything else?
Right. Yeah.
It's because you'll always think, oh man, I love this, but I wish I had got my favorite.
Yeah.
And that's for you, if someone has never been to Tiki Sam's, your recommendation would be?
Sure. Find out what you like. I mean, look at Bart. Pizza is great any way you slice it.
we're really cool that it's going to be Jackson Food Trucks for Food Truck Tuesday.
Yeah, we're excited.
That's great. And I think having you guys control, and you're not going to have like 3 ice cream trucks.
Right.
You got a variety.
I think we did a good job balancing it out. and
Yeah.
Having some solid choices.
great
and
job.
I
And
think at every event there'll be really great choices for everybody.
Are we missing anything in the food truck landscape here? We've got everything.
I think we do. I think we have.
I think it's all covered. That's why we
all
can
the
stick with,
cuisines are covered.
Jackson based. Yeah.
We have a taco truck.
Crazy Cowboy.
Yeah, Crazy Cowboy,
Oh.
right from downtown.
French fries.
French fries alone, on
Yeah.
their own. I don't think we have a French fry truck.
Oh, there's somebody.
I think you should do that, Bart, when you retire from here. I
No,
think
that's what-
Bart's
actually,
Fries.
I
could
would
just
do
be-
it. I would do it. If I was going to do a food truck, it would be a French fry truck.
Or tots. You could do tots. Well, Terry Joe, they do fries.
We do fries.
But let me tell you about the best fry that they make.
I've
It's-
had your fries. They're really good.
Have you had their funnel cake fries?
No.
They are so
They're
good.
like-
What are
It's-
they're
funnel
like-
cake fries?
it's-
Are they sweet?
they taste like an elephant ear. It looks like a fry, and we put icing on them.
Yeah.
They're really good.
I'll try it.
They're legit.
Are either of you going to be at Art Beer and Wine?
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm not. We have a family friend is getting married that day, so we'll be attending a wedding.
You guys are really busy. You turn down events and gigs all the time.
More than we care
that
to.
amazing?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why we built the second truck. She's next. She's going to build another truck too.
I am not building another truck.
Now there might be food truck people that aren't in the club yet, and if they want,
Yeah, if they are, please reach out to us on Facebook at the JXN Food Trucks. Come on over to our Facebook page and reach out to us. We'd love to have you. We've got a private page for just the trucks, and we want to put on more events and be unified as a group. I call everybody family because I love them all. They're I don't look at them as competition. I look at them as my friends who make what I do better.
and we should mention Horace Blackman Park, where it's been all these years,
Yeah.
is where it's going to be, and
Yeah.
that park actually was built and designed with food trucks in mind.
Yeah. So funny story, Bart. Do you remember the Sit Pat newspaper version?
Yes.
Like when you got an actual newspaper.
I do
You didn't look
remember
it online. You'd click and tell it's clickbait and all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was reading the newspaper with my wife, and I noticed that they were putting in that park. And I said, Julie, we should build a food truck because they're putting in infrastructure for a food truck. Here we are today.
So that park was the inspiration for Tiki Sam's
It was one of them.
Pizza.
Yeah, it was one of them for sure.
Wow.
I didn't have the pizza idea yet, but I said we should have a food truck.
That's great. So Patrick Birch, at the time city manager,
Yeah.
he was the one that kind of steered the design that way.
Yeah.
Because that's what he saw. That was the future, and that's when Jackson had 1 or 2 food trucks. And here
Well,
we are
Jackson is becoming an island to itself because it's one of the last communities that is in the food truck world considered food truck friendly.
today. Right.
There's not a lot of communities like they want to charge extra money and there's all these extra fees and all that to operate. And Jackson's one of the last big cities that
All
are.
right. Well, I know you guys are working hard to keep it that way, and thanks for putting on Food Truck Tuesday and all that you guys do. Good to see you both. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Bart,
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Yeah, and Tiki Sam is the dad of one of JTV's own, our director of photography, Carson DeRocher, which, is he home today?
I don't know where he's
We
at.
don't
I
know
thought
where
he was
he's
here.
Thanks to Sam DeRocher and Terry Jo Nichols. We've got next.